round and over again.
Yeah, like really bold eyeshadow freaks me out. So,
what I did quite enjoy with this series is one of them, Tia Coffey. We'd actually seen her at an event, nearly 2 years ago now. So it was quite fun that she was our one we wanted to do quite well, because we'd actually seen her live. But yeah, I mean, I like drag just for the names, if nothing else. The punny drag queen names.
I was going to say, what we do need is we need the drag race crew to come up with our dream team, our fantasy team names, don't we? Because they'll knock that right out of the park. Right, I've got a couple of recommendations, and the part of the stockpile that I've been building up during the off season. So, first one is a food-based recommendation. It's the Yorkshire pudding pie. So,
right.
I don't know if this is...
That sounds pretty horrible to me, but...
I don't know if this is like hit your Facebook advertising then, because it really did hit mine. Basically, it's what it says on the tin. It's a pie, but instead of pastry, it's Yorkshire pudding. So it's a Yorkshire pudding encased pie. The beef and onion one, well, the steak and onion one, and the cheeseburger ones are both absolutely brilliant. Not cheap. They're not a everyday treat sort of thing. They're a once in a while order, but can recommend definitely.
On that note, actually, we did a thing a few weeks ago just for fun from they're called the Punk Pizza Company. And we ordered their DIY kit, so they provided see what they did there. Provided everything you needed. You chose what toppings you wanted, and they provided them in little tubs. And the dough was ready made for you. It came in a big box, like a big pizza box you put in your fridge, and then when you're ready, you just constructed it yourself. But the dough was just was made but ready to go. So it was all good fun.
Good stuff. That sounds nice. There's a lot more of that, I think, in your neck of the woods than there is in our neck of the woods.
That was I think they were from Scotland, actually.
Oh.
The wonders of modern logistics, that they can ship that down in a little box, and it was definitely, it was really nice. It really came up nice, and it was quite interesting just the way they told you to do it. But it also came with an accompanying playlist as well, which was quite cool. It was a sort of pop punk playlist, which was really good fun. I've had that on a few times.
Because of the punk pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my other one is a TV show that you can still get on BBC iPlayer, and I think it started in January, and it's one of those ones that you put the first episode on thinking, will I like it, will I not? And for most of the first episode you're sort of thinking, this is a bit of a slow burn, I'm not sure if I'm getting into this. And then right at the end of the first episode you're like, fuck, this is interesting. And then you watch the whole series in one evening. So it's one of them sort of ones. The Serpent on BBC, Gay on iPlayer.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's about I'd say he's a serial killer, but he didn't do much of the killing. He kind of did a lot of the setting people up to be killed and robbing them. But it's about a French guy who lived in Thailand and other places in Asia. It's based on a real story, and it's really good. I'd definitely recommend it. That's why I'm telling you about it now.
That is the point of having a recommendation section, yeah.
Yep. Anything else we wanted to cover off?
Don't think so, no.
Okay, well, we'll just let people know that next week it's Alan's joining me next week to recap the first week of Super League action for 2021. Make sure you do get your fan reviews, your fan match reviews in. Try and get some of your friends involved too. It's always great to get some new blood in to go with the existing hardcore of the SLP family for a new season. Always, it's always fun getting new Twitter handles that we can't pronounce right, or trying to work out if people are fans of which team they support and that sort of stuff.
Surnames that we constantly argue about for the next 7 years.
Well, yeah, yep. If you're a McEwen, then we need them all. We need the full set of McEwens. But yes, definitely. And obviously, all you stalwarts also keep getting your fan reviews in, and let's make it another cracking season. Do you want to let people know how they can get in touch with us out there?
Yep, you can find us on Twitter at Super League Pod, and that's also on Instagram whenever we actually get into anywhere worth taking a picture of.
Yes.
Facebook.com/Super League Pod, and superleaguepod@gmail.com is our email if you want anything in longer form. Have a look on our website, superleaguepod.com, and you can also search for the show on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Podcast Addict, Stitcher, Spotify, Overcast, or anywhere else you would expect to reasonably find a podcast. And we're on YouTube too in audio-only format.
Yeah, we're not one of these video ones, because that's too much like hard work.
Yeah.
We're staying true to the format, Tim.
That, and we've got jobs.
Yes. Good point, yeah. We're going to shout out to our friends before we finish as well. Rob's Toy Shop, an SLP discount on checkout at Rob's Toy Shop and eBay, and get 5% cash back on orders over £5, plus give 1% cash back to SLP. Little Warden, vital alerts for hidden issues. Head to littlewarden.com to see what they can do for you. And Sarah's Bookcase. Sarah sells Usborne books with access to over 3,000 titles from baby to young adult. There's something for everyone. Find out more on the Facebook page. Links to all those will be in the blog post. Right, Tim, we've done our first normal show. I'm kind of expecting that we won't get a snoozier show for a while. But
well, we hope not, because otherwise it's something's going down.
Yeah, but that's just kind of like throwing it out there to the Rugby League gods, isn't it? To let them come up with some big breaking news.
No doubt, something will break tomorrow.
Yes, but when it does, you can tell us your views, and we'll talk about them next week. And until then, enjoy the first week of Super League, guys. It is back. See you later.
Goodbye now.
We're going to go with Lamport Lane and the Abattoir 5 as the full title. Because they're the two crews that are going to have the the dance off.
Have the beef.
Exactly. Oh no, the Abattoir 5 always gets the beef.
Hey.
Ooh.